Hi. So I'm Nina. I'm Nina Brewton. Brewton, not Bruton.
I think they'll see it on the Facebook page.
But the Virginians, you know how y'all like to do. And this is my husband, Raphael.
Again, on the Facebook page.
Anyway, for those of you who don't read, because we've learned that the people don't like to read no disrespect to y'all, I'm just saying, the people don't.
That's what that is. That's country cross-eyed.
Country cross-eyed. I can't stand you. Anyway, tomorrow is our 5th wedding anniversary, and so I decided to throw it on him today that we were going to do a husband-boyfriend tag, whatever these things are called. And so, right, but you're my husband. We get it. We know that. So I'm sorry that I'm shiny. It's warm in here because I cooked dinner tonight. Shrimp scampi.
Pretty good, too.
Pretty good. Boom. And with some of the best shrimp that we've ever had. But anyway, so the oven was on like 425, and it was hot than a mug.
You know the game come on an hour, right?
So anyway, I know that many of you know me and from Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, where I'm the bald head queen all the way across the board. My husband, however, y'all don't know this dude. And now y'all don't respond. So we got it. So this is an opportunity for you to not only get to know me a little more, but to get to know my husband and get to know us as the Brewtons. So I guess we'll get started because the game comes on shortly.
Yeah.
Your paper. Where's the other paper? We'll start with something simple. Where do we meet?
It was at an open mic, the Blue, at Mary Helen's back in 06. Might have been in 05. I can't remember. 05, 06, something like that. A friend of mine invited me out, and I showed up, and there she was.
There I was.
Pretty much.
There I was. Now, go ahead.
What was it?
We may get a little deeper into the Mary Helen's at the Blue, which is a Jon Bibbs original open mic.
Yes.
Boom.
Yes.
Jon Bibbs. Big ups to our brother Jon Bibbs.
What's the next question?
Whatever you want to ask. Use a good eye.
Use my good eye. Oh, well, first date. Our first real date. Most of y'all know that horror story.
Most of them don't. Our friends do.
Well, man. Well, actually, I take it back. It wasn't a horror story, but it was a really good story that had a horrible ending. Put it like that. So we played pool. We went out to
that
was our
first official date.
I had her number for like a month, hadn't called. I said, well, I'll give it a shot. So called her, she answered. She won't doing nothing. We went to Kelly's Tavern out in Port Warwick. Sat down. I don't even know what we ate.
There was a hair in our
There was a hair in the crab dip. I remember that.
I do remember that.
It's not a black hair in the crab dip.
It sure wasn't mine.
Place called the Obelisk. It's a nice little pool hall out in Denby. I like to go there, hanging out. So I figured she, roundaway type chick, cool. She like to play pool, no big deal. Simple date. Played pool. Got her a grilled cheese sandwich. Literally got a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah, I want a grilled cheese.
Had a couple chicken fingers. About 3 games of pool. Went on to the crib.
Now, hold on. Let me say this. Let me say this. I had been sick that week, and I had a sinus infection.
Sick.
I had a sinus infection. And so when he asked me out, I couldn't turn him down, right? I ain't seen my boo all, week
I
or
wish
whatever.
she had. I wish we had postponed.
And so we go, let me tell it, because, we women, we like the details. So we're playing
details.
We're playing pool, and everything's cool. And, hush. And so I'm trying to be cute. I got on my little heels, my jeans, my little coral color top. I remember exactly what I was wearing. I was too cute. And but all night I'm like stuffed up. I'm like breathing through my mouth. Right, my mouth is all dry because I can't breathe. The whole night, and I'm going back and forth to the bathroom trying to blow my nose, and it's not happening. So finally, we get back to my apartment.
So we drive her back to the apartment. She's about to get out the car. I'm about to say goodnight. And I wasn't gonna kiss. I was about to kiss her, but it was, I think it was the Holy Spirit telling me to hold up because he knew what was coming. That's what I want to tell myself.
Look at God. Okay.
This chick blew her nose.
I didn't blow my nose.
She didn't blow her nose. She sneezed. I'm sorry. I take that back. She sneezed. But it's kind of like they tell you never trust a fart. Never trust a sneeze.
Sir, what?
Because it wasn't just a sneeze.
It was not just a sneeze.
I turned my head. Achoo! And this chick has two hands. And she's looking at me up over the hands like this.
And there is snot
seeping through her fingers.
Oh,
seeping.
I mean, my hands
seeping through her fingers.
Were full.
Understand this. I don't usually keep paper towels, napkins, and stuff in my truck. I just don't. Oh, I do now for nasty occasions like that. But I just had a gig, and I had my towel in the back. Mm-hmm. So I grabbed the towel, gave it to her. She's mortified. She can't even get out the car.
I want to jump out of the car and run
because she's gonna get something.
I got snot in my hands.
That's just nasty.
There was snot.
I mean, I'm talking like
it was like poltergeist.
Oh,
or like
I'm talking like the Exorcist green gunk. Like this looked like muted. This looked like ectoplasm.
It was
ectoplasm. That's what it was. Slimer got squashed in between her face and her hands.
It was all on my mouth. It was terrible. So he reaches in the back seat to grab his hand towel that he uses on his gig, and he's like,
"This is a long second question, but it was important."
I know, right? This sets up our relationship. This is how our whole relationship has been. So, he's like, "Oh man!" and he grabs the towel, and he won't even look at me.
I couldn't. I was gagging.
And he's like, "Man, you better be glad I like you," and kind of like tosses me the towel, right? I'm like, "Oh, I'm trying to come down."
We burned that towel about 2 years later.
So that was our first date. Our first official date ended with snot in my hands and him terribly disgusted.
Where was our first kiss? It wasn't that night.
You're a jerk.
Where was our first